Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Episode 4. In this video, I'll be recapping the second round between Satoru Gojo and Toji Fushiguro. Who will survive between the two? This one's got loads of spoilers, but if you ain't bothered, then sit back and get ready to have a blast. Previously, Suguru offered Riko a choice to not go ahead with the assimilation when Toji, the hired Sorcerer Killer, suddenly shoots her. Suguru is shocked and asks Toji how he got there. Toji, figuring out what Suguru meant, admits he killed Satoru. On hearing this, Suguru got so mad he attacks the assassin with a rainbow dragon. Toji tried to shoot at Suguru, who defends himself with a squid-like cursed spirit. Toji escapes from Rainbow Dragon easily and tells Suguru not to be hasty. They walk around the partially destroyed buildings while Toji explains why the barriers around Jujutsu High don't work on him. Apparently, this is because Toji has no cursed energy, which makes him an invisible man. Suguru tries to attack Toji using sound to locate him, but Toji is too fast and keeps moving around. Toji explains how he hides his cursed tools using the cursed spirit he keeps around him, but Suguru interrupts and asks how they were found without any traces. Toji reveals that he used his enhanced senses to track them. Suguru asked about Kurwa, the maid, but Toji dismisses his question, hinting that the maid might be dead. This answer gets Suguru angry and sends his powerful rainbow dragon at Toji, but Toji easily dodges all his attacks and even breaks the rainbow dragon with just one move. Toji then lands on the same platform as Suguru and isn't impressed with his cursed technique. The platform they're on collapses, but they are saved by a barrier set by one of Suguru's spirits, Kyujise Kana. She used a simple domain that forbids violence and asks Toji if she's pretty. Toji analyzes her cursed spirit and says she's not his type, which upsets her. She tries to attack Toji with scissor blades, but he quickly defends himself using his inverted spear of heaven with incredible speed. While all this happened, Suguru tries to surprise Toji and absorb a cursed spirit to defeat Toji, but it doesn't work. Toji scolds him for getting too close and takes advantage of this to tear up Suguru with a katana and a kick, just as the platform they are on crashes to the ground. After the crash, Toji decides to spare Suguru because he doesn't know what will happen to the cursed spirits he absorbed if he dies. Before leaving, Toji teases Suguru, saying that despite all their powers, they couldn't defeat someone like a powerless monkey. All of a sudden, he remembers someone named Megumi as he mentions blessings. Later in the day, at the Time Vessel Association headquarters, Toji hands over Riko's body to the Star Religious Association and their representative, Shigeru Sonoda. The representative is happy with the assassination, but admits they didn't expect that Toji would be successful. He explains the origins of the Star Religious Group and their willingness to perish with Tenjin, but Toji thinks he's crazy and leaves with Shu Kong. While walking outside, Toji asks Shu about their mission and the situation in Okinawa. He also wants to get some food using their new money, but Shu declines, saying he will only work with Toji, not be his friend. As Toji was about to leave, he was surprised to see. Guess who? Satoru Gojo, who was supposed to be dead. He was able to survive by learning how to use his reverse curse technique as he was about to die. But he's acting quite strange after coming back to life. He declared that since Toji didn't kill him properly, the Sorcerer Killer is going to lose. Toji accepts this declaration as a challenge and charged at him, but Satoru used a new power called Curse Technique Reversal, Red, to easily counter the attack, sending Toji flying and crashing against a wall. But Toji wasn't seriously hurt, as he reviewed what he knew about Satoru's powers and prepared to fight again. He combined the Chain of 1,000 Miles with the Inverted Spear of Heaven and attacked Satoru. However, Satoru still easily avoided the attacks. Satoru apologizes to Toji for not feeling sad about Riko's death because he's feeling really good right now. Then, he declared that he was the only honored one throughout the heavens and the earth. Toji is from the Zenin clan, so he knows about Satoru's limitless technique. But there's one technique that nobody is aware of, and that is one that Satoru uses as he unleashes his special technique called the Hollow Technique, purple, a mixture of red and blue to defeat Toji in one shot, chopping away half of his body. As Toji realizes his defeat, he thinks about he made the mistake of taking on this battle because he wanted to reject the world of Jujutsu by killing the strongest sorcerer, but instead, he lost his way and lost himself. Satoru asks Toji if he has any last words. Toji initially says no, but then he thinks about his child, Megumi. He tells Satoru that his child will be sold off to the Zenin clan in a few years and leaves that information with him. Later, Suguru, who had been hurt before, comes back and sees Satoru recovering Riko's body. He's surprised at how Satoru has changed and asks what happened. Satoru takes responsibility for Riko's death and suggests killing the non-sorcerers celebrating around them. But Suguru says there's no point because the association will collapse soon. Satoru asks if there needs to be a point and walks away. Suguru thinks it's important for Jujutsu sorcerers to have a purpose, but it looks like he's unsure now. And the episode ends here. If you enjoyed this video, remember to smash that like button and hit that subscribe bell so you can experience the epicness of the next episode. So, stick around because we got more Jujutsu Kaisen videos